because you're filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me, it doesn't scare me. Okay?
You don't
You've got a mask
intimidate
on
me.
your face like trying to hide your identity, it doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me, you can try and arrest me and everything like that.
The show where we expose misconduct, analyze police and legal encounters, protect civil rights, and demand accountability. Today's episode comes from the Gwen Auditor. Make sure to check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him full credit for the footage. In this video, Gwen is calmly filming outside a government and BBC building when staff suddenly rush out and accuse him of trespassing, despite there being no signs to support their claims. Things escalate further when the police arrive. Instead of maintaining peace, the officer shows up full of attitude, shouting orders, making false claims, and perfectly demonstrating what's wrong with modern policing. This encounter becomes a battle of ego versus the law.
That is public, this is not, this is private.
Why does it say it's private?
It's private property.
Where does it say it's private?
The landlord owns the land.
Who's the
I
landowner?
don't want to get into an argument with you. I would just like to leave sight if that's possible.
Who is the landlord? No, I'm not going to leave, no.
You're not going to leave?
No, I'm going to wander around.
Police anyway, because it's private property
Have you?
and we don't allow you to be filming here.
I just wanted to find out a bit about the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority, to be honest.
They're not here.
Well, funny how there's a sign in there that says Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority.
So why are you coming investigating the gangmasters? What reasons do you have for that?
Because I find it interesting.
You find it interesting?
Yeah.
So I've called the police. I'm not going to get into an argument.
Which law do you think I'm breaking?
It's private property.
What law is that then?
And you're not allowed
There's
to
no
take
law.
videos and photos of the building. It's not acceptable in the business that we're in.
Well, you can, yeah, of course you can. It's a government building.
It's not acceptable.
It's a government building.
Yeah, I know, but we've got procedures in place and people have to get permission to take photos. You've not asked for permission.
Well, surely it's public.
You've not
If it's a
spoken
government
to
building,
us.
it's owned by the public.
Yeah, I know it's a government building, but it's still classed as private property. The land is owned by somebody else.
She's completely wrong, and here's why. The staff member is mixing up ownership with public access rights. Even if a government department owns a property, that does not automatically make it private. If the public can walk through the area freely, without barriers or signs saying no public access, then it is legally considered a publicly accessible space, and filming there is completely lawful. The idea that you need permission to film is pure fiction. No UK law prohibits recording a government building from a place you're legally allowed to be. If they truly don't want people filming, they need to restrict access, not invent rules on the spot.
See, I know you're filming and stuff, I just want to know what it's about, because obviously this is a government building.
Yep.
What is it about?
It's a government building.
Yeah, but why are you filming it?
I didn't know I needed a reason. Why are you filming me?
Because I'm speaking with you and you're a suspect in an incident where you're filming a government building. and you're
Suspect? That would imply that I've committed a criminal offence.
Listen to me a minute, okay? You're zooming in on people's IDs. I can tell you're one of those bloggers. That's absolutely fine, okay? But you can't be zooming in on people's IDs when this is a government building.
Who says?
It's the law, mate.
What law?
We don't play this game where
Could you identify yourself, please?
Okay, PC 1191 Mercedes, as you can see by my
What
badge.
station are you based out of?
I'm based at Byron House Police Station.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we filming? I don't really get what we're
Is this a government building?
Yeah.
I pay for it. I can film it.
Okay, so why are you getting mouthy then? Because the thing is that you've been getting mouthy with them.
They were getting mouthy with me. I was perfectly polite till they started giving me attitude.
Yeah, because they're asking why you're filming them when this is a government building and asking for their IDs. It's suspicious.
It's obvious she isn't there to de-escalate. She's there to control. Her tone, her body language, and her mocking comments. You're one of them bloggers. Listen to me, mate, are unprofessional and condescending, instantly creating conflict. She even fails to identify herself until Gwen asks, something officers are trained to do immediately. Instead of objectively assessing the situation, she labeled Gwen suspicious simply because it's filming a government site and asking staff for ID, both perfectly legal actions. Filming in public is protected under UK law, and holding government employees accountable is a legitimate practice, not suspicious behaviour.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not going to give any details.
Okay, you need to give me your details.
No, I don't.
Yes, you have. Because
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I think you need to get your facts straight there.
No, okay, you listen to me now. You've been getting mouthy with these people.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. You've been harassing them.
I haven't harassed anyone. They approached me.
You have. Okay.
That's lies.
He's filming, so we've asked him
Yeah.
if he wouldn't film it on private property.
Yeah, of course.
We've been very reasonable with him, and the attitude that he has with you, he's had with us too.
Right, okay. What was his reason?
There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing.
He said he's interested in the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority. He's just bullshitting.
Right, okay.
Basically. I don't agree with the word that he said.
Alright then.
Okay.
So we would like him to move. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, of course you can. Is there
I'm in a public place.
No, it's not been threatening, but obviously he's not corresponding with us. We've asked him not to video. I've given us the reasons, which are valid reasons why. It's become argumentative, and really I'd just like him to be removed from site.
This part shows how quickly misinformation spreads when people don't understand the law. The staff member tells the officer Gwen was argumentative and filming in private. But neither claim is true. There were no restricted areas, no signage, and no rules preventing recording. To make matters worse, Gwen had already explained why he was filming. He was gathering footage for the Gangmasters and Labor Abuse Authority, GLA, a legitimate government agency that combats labor exploitation and modern slavery. So filming a government-connected site wasn't random or suspicious. It was purposeful and in the public interest.
Why 2 vehicles on blue lights for somebody not breaking the law?
Because I was told that you were being quite abusive to staff and you were filming a government building.
Well, obviously
so
someone's
in our
lied to you
control
then, haven't
system, it's grade 1, which means that we travel on blue lights and sirens.
Okay.
And it's 2 vehicles because we're in a car each, so it's actually only 2 officers.
Okay.
So do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
You know, you were a bit hostile with me to start off with, demanding my details, so I'm not going to give you any information now, thank you.
Okay. Are you, so I'm going to need you to leave the premises.
Well, under what law?
Pardon?
Under
it's
what
called
law?
Under Section 35 Act, okay? So it's a dispersal order, and I need you to leave this area, okay? Because people don't want to hear. You've been causing trouble, you've been shouting at them.
I haven't been causing any trouble.
Yes, you have,
You're
okay?
lying now.
Stop being argumentative with me.
Stop giving me attitude, no.
No, you've given me attitude from the start, which is on my camera and yours as well.
Demanding my details and things like that straight off the bat.
You need to move your stuff. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not taking anything. I'm walking with you.
Fine.
Section 35 is meant for situations where someone's behavior may cause harassment, alarm, distress, or contribute to disorder. Gwen was doing none of that. He was quietly filming in a publicly accessible space, completely lawful under Article 10 of the Human Rights Act and supported by NPCC photography guidance. The officer twisted the law to fit her feelings. She used Section 35 not because of wrongdoing, but because she found him inconvenient. Saying people don't want you here is not a legal justification. It's an emotional one.
Okay, don't worry, this area. Yeah, I've got him on my camera as well. It's just silly.
I've got it all on camera. No, it's not silly. That's your thoughts. I'd rather you keep them to yourself, to be honest. You're a public employee.
Well, what's around here then? Is this your like full-time job then, plug-in?
I do all sorts.
What, plug-in buildings?
So we're on the public. Can you put the bag down now? We're on the public pavement.
So I don't want you round that private property anymore, okay? If you are caught there again, I will come back and you can be arrested for it, okay? Do you understand that? I'm giving you a warning for this now. I'm being quite reasonable with you.
Okay, can you tell me which act and which section that is, please?
It's under Section 35 Act, but at the minute I'm giving you a warning.
Section 35 of what?
Yes, it doesn't matter what.
No, it does matter what.
No, okay. This is end of now, okay? Just because you're filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me. It doesn't scare me.
Okay. You don't
You've got a mask on
intimidate
your
me.
face like trying to hide your identity. It doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me. You can try and arrest me and everything like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave now, okay?
When Gwen calmly asks, Section 35 of what? She snaps. It doesn't matter what. This is the end of it. That's not confidence. That's a refusal to be accountable. Any officer exercising police powers must clearly state the law they are acting under, basic procedure. By refusing, she revealed she wasn't operating legally at all. She then makes it even worse by accusing Gwen of intimidating her simply because he's wearing a mask, something completely legal and clearly being worn for privacy, not aggression. Again, she reacted emotionally, not rationally.
If I catch you on this premises again, okay, it's going to be taken further. You don't need that. You can get on with your day. You can go film some other buildings, okay? Get on with your vlogging business. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is one building that you can't film. Go and film another one.
I'll film what I like them in public.
But that's a private property that you've been on.
Yeah, it's publicly accessible. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972.
Okay, well done.
However, the bit that you were on was part of private land, so you just weren't allowed on that bit. Okay?
So what, it's not government property, is it?
Huh?
Is it not government property?
That bit is government property.
Well, it's public property,
however,
isn't it?
no, it is not in this instance, just because of whatever goes on in there, and I've already had word in it. All right. So just because it's a government building doesn't necessarily mean it's always accessible to the public.
Well, I didn't see any signs or anything, Constable.
I appreciate that, and whatever it might have been, we've just tried to sort it out as the lowest level that we possibly can. Okay,
no problem.
Which is why we've just asked you just to move away from the building and just not.
See, that's fine. If your colleague had asked as politely as you are
That's
right
what
now.
I did in the first
No, you
place.
didn't. You give me attitude. You give me lip. You're acting like you're acting
I'm
stupid.
not
So
interested in either side now. As long as it's all resolved and we can just move on peacefully and quietly. All right.
If I catch you on this premises again, it'll go further. This is one building you can't film. Gwen correctly responds that he can film anything he wants from a public space. She tries to argue the area was private property, but Gwen cites Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972, which confirms the land is publicly accessible. Her responses become inconsistent and confused, admitting it's government property but then saying it isn't publicly accessible without any signage or legal reason. Eventually, she tries to smooth things over, but by then her attitude has already shown the real issue.
that's fine.
You happy with that? Love.
Yeah, see, you've been perfectly quiet. Thank you for
But
that.
what I will say is that my colleague is dead right. We've given you the warning for it. If you come back, you can be arrested for breach of 35 notice.
Which act is that? Sorry,
It's part of the Public Order Act.
Public Order Act.
I'll
Yeah.
read it out for
Yeah,
you.
that's
If that
fine.
makes you feel better, I'll read it out.
So it's literally just that.
It's antisocial behaviour crime and policing act 2014.
Do you suspect that I have been committing antisocial behaviour? Because there is a Home Office document that is called the.
Mate, listen, I don't care
defining the
about
measure.
the Home
Well, you
Office
should care. You should care.
No, I should-
Yes,
no,
you
'cause
should
you're just
care.
going on- it's
I think you need to get
completely
retrained. You do. I'm going to
Do
make
I?
a
I
complaint.
think that
Yes,
you
I
need to
am.
move
I'm
away
making
from the area.
No, I'm making a complaint about you.
When-
Professional
that's
standards.
okay, you can do that.
I'm making a professional standards complaint about you. Think, yep, here we go. They'll have that as
got my
well.
details?
Yep, yeah, thank you.
Alright, we're done then. See you
Okay,
later.
bye bye.
As Gwen references an official Home Office document, she cuts him off with, "Mate, I don't care about it." It's pure arrogance, dismissing guidance from the very department that regulates police powers. Her mocking tone, constant interruptions, and refusal to even hear him speak show a total lack of respect for the public. Gwen tells her he'll be filing a complaint with professional standards, and sadly, as he later confirmed, it went nowhere. He received only an automated email from Nottinghamshire Police and no follow-up. That speaks volumes. A system designed for accountability often protects officers instead. This wasn't just one bad officer. It's a symptom of a broken system that allows behavior like this to continue without consequences. From the start, she treated Gwen not as a citizen with rights, but as an inconvenience to be controlled. Meanwhile, Gwen remained calm, polite, and legally informed the entire time, something that clearly bothered her. The moment her colleague stepped in, it became obvious how different the outcome could have been if she had shown basic professionalism or emotional control. If any worker in any other profession spoke to people the way she did, they'd be fired immediately. But in policing, too often it's ignored, excused, or buried behind automated emails. Until officers are truly held accountable, encounters like this will keep happening, and auditors like Gwen will remain the only real check on their power. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, show some support to the Gwen Auditor. His channel is linked in the description.